Hello guys, and welcome back to Jazzy61. So today's video is going to be my white chicken chili recipe. A few of you that asked me about that, I'll try to put your names up on the screen. This video is for you guys. I hope you enjoy it today. So I have been getting a lot of questions about my white chicken chili recipe. So I want to share that with you guys, and this does feed about 4 adults. My little man doesn't really eat it, but I eat it, my husband eats it, and my sister and niece will be over here shortly, and they love it as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys all of the ingredients as well before we get into the video. Before we get started, I want to say hello and welcome back. My name is Jazz. If you are new here, and I do everything motherhood, lifestyle, a little bit of beauty every now and again, and I would love it if you join the family today by subscribing. I post on Mondays at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I think I'm going to start alternating on Fridays as well. And welcome back to my returning and new subscribers. Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and to you guys who have asked about this, I hope you guys give it a try. If you do, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. So let's go ahead and get into these ingredients. So for these ingredients, of course, you are going to need your crock pot. You're going to need some chicken of your choice. It could be chicken breast, up to 3 chicken breasts, or you can do what I do, which is boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I have a pack here. We have some Philadelphia original cream cheese, some black beans, some whole kernel corn. You're gonna need some diced Rotels with the tomatoes and green chili, however spicy you want it. You're also gonna need some measuring spoons, whatever kind you like to use, salt, pepper, a little bit of a Queso Blanco Velveeta block, 16 ounces, a little Hidden Valley Ranch packet, onion powder, chili powder, and cumin. Now, for the purpose of this video, I am filming on my island, you guys, but the crock pot will go over into this corner over here where my little ones cannot reach it. My 7-month-old can reach all the outlets, and he can reach the top of the countertops, and when he's in his walker, you can't stop him. And so I don't want to leave the cords hanging anywhere where he can pull it off, or my oldest boy can get into things because he likes to touch stuff too. So yeah, I'm going to be putting everything together here on my island, but I will be moving it over there. Alrighty, you guys, so as you can see, I already put the chicken breast into the crock pot, and I'm going to add the black beans. I do rinse the juice off of the black beans, and there's something here I completely forgot, but I'll tell you when I get there. I'm going to add those 2 cans of corn, you guys. I usually use whole kernel sweet corn, and you only need 1 can, 1 15-ounce can, but I only have the 2 little ones. They're like 16, 17 ounces, so I went ahead and used both of those. And then you're going to need your diced chilies, mild is what I use, or Rotel. This I normally drain the juice off, and I forgot to do that today. It'll add a little bit of a spice, and it'll also make it a bit more salty, so you might want to drain that off if that's not something that you want on there. I'm going to go ahead and discard these things and start getting my seasonings together. I'm trying to show you guys here that this is 1 teaspoon. I couldn't get it to focus for whatever reason, but it is 1 teaspoon. And what you're going to need is 1 teaspoon of cumin, which is the first one I'm going to put in here. And then you're also going to need 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And then I'm going to move on to my chili powder, and the chili powder is actually 1 tablespoon. So 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon onion powder, and 1 tablespoon of chili powder. So the next thing I'm going to do is add in that ranch seasoning packet. I know this sounds crazy, you guys, but it actually tastes really good. And if you don't have ranch seasoning packets, you guys can actually add in a little bit of just regular old ranch. It works just the same. And then I also add a little salt and a little pepper to mine to taste, but I didn't realize that I had not drained off the Rotel, you guys, so it was a little bit saltier than what I wanted, but it was actually okay. Everybody still loved it. I just thought it was a little bit salty, and that's probably because I was eating with salted chips, but that's all good. And then you're gonna go ahead and give everything a good stir and mix before you add the cream cheese to the top. So I like to stir and make sure I get all of my seasonings mixed in, and then I make sure that I get my chicken back on the bottom of the crock pot. That way it cooks properly, and it's like right there next to the heat source. Everything cooks the way it's supposed to. So I like to give it a good stir, push the chicken back to the bottom and then cover it back up with the vegetables and the beans before I go ahead and add my cream cheese. Now we're gonna go ahead and go in with 1 8-ounce block of this Philadelphia cream cheese, you guys. I always end up with the one with 2 blocks in there anyways. So you're gonna need the 1 8-ounce blocks, and you're gonna put that right on top of the whole mixture in the middle of the crock pot. Now that that's done, pop that lid on and let's get cooking. Okay, you guys, so that is going to go into the slow cooker, either low and slow for 8 hours or on high for 4 hours. I did mention before that you could use chicken breast. When I originally made this recipe, I used 3 large chicken breasts. So this works with either this or that. So it kind of depends on what your preference is when it comes to meat. I like dark meat, so I like to use chicken thighs instead. They're a little bit more moist to me, and sometimes I feel like the chicken breast may take some of the moisture out. But if you like that type of chili, then that's your go-to. So like I said before, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on low and slow, and I'll let you guys know what everything looks like when it's done. Okay, you guys, so here we are after about 7.5 hours. Now, normally this would actually be done because the chicken thighs cook faster than the chicken breast. So I would actually be able to stop here, but I like to do one more extra step, which I'm going to show you guys here in a second. But right now, all I'm doing is going ahead and giving this all a good stir. I'm going to also be ripping that chicken apart, which it really wasn't hard because I did it with a spoon. As you see here, I'm using a spoon. And I'm going to break all of that chicken down and continue to stir it. That cheese is also cooked, which is why it's so soft and so easy to kind of stir right now, that block of Philadelphia cream cheese. And I'm going to go ahead into my next step, which is an extra step. So in most cases, this is actually the final product, but my family and I like ours a little bit cheesier. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this 16-ounce Velveeta Queso Blanco block here, you guys. I'm gonna slice it in half and cube it, and I'm gonna sprinkle that half of cubes into my chili right now. This way it has that next 30 minutes or the last 30 minutes of cook time to actually cook into the chili, get good and melty and all that good stuff. And most people actually add cheese on top of their chili after they're done. This way we don't have to add any more cheese on the top, and it's actually a really good creamy taste. So I'm gonna sprinkle this on in there now, and once I'm done doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a good stir to kind of get that cheese mixed in a little bit and more incorporated. That 30 minutes is perfect amount of time for this to melt down, you guys. I promise it will all be melted. Once I get it mixed in and kind of get that cheese underneath a good chunk of that chili so it melts easier, I'm gonna pop that lid back on and let it cook for the next 30 minutes. Now, this is our final product. As you can see, everything is good and melted. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a stir here so you guys can see everything is fully melted. All the cheese is completely incorporated into the chili. Now, all that's left for us to do once I get done stirring is get a bowl and enjoy. I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby. Alright guys, all finished. I tried to plate it and make it look cool. Didn't turn out the way I wanted to. It's all good, still tastes good. This is actually my sister's. I ate a chip out of it. I ain't even gonna hold you. Finished. Is it what it is? Is it bang yangin?
Bang yangin, sis.
Already. All right, you guys. So that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section if you're going to try this and what you think of it if you do try it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.